Well, hello there, you young whippersnappers. With all your whipping and your snapping, it's a wonder you ever get out of the locker room. Sorry. Happy Halloween, everybody. Um, yeah, so, well, happy Halloween for those who celebrate that, for mostly North Americans, I guess. But we're actually here to celebrate something else today, and that is actually two things. We hit 3,000 subscribers on the channel. That was last Monday, and I waited to make a video because I knew this was coming as well. Over the weekend, we cracked over 1 million views. 1 million views. So that is incredible. And thank each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Thanks. Thank you so much. You give me so many reasons to keep doing this, and it's always amazing. It's incredible. It's becoming a bigger and bigger part of my life in a lot of ways, and I find myself wanting to spend more time doing it and just trying to go further with it. There are a lot of things that I want to do still. I'll get into that in a minute, but I should mention as well, I've been obviously busy. Some of you who have seen these subscriber updates before will be wondering, so when am I going to go full time at this? I started talking about that. I was hoping to do that at the beginning of the summer. I'm still working on my work project, my real life, if you will, work project, and I'm still working on that, and I want to get that done. I have to get that done. I really have to, but progress is slowly being made. Summer was just so busy. I basically lost 2 months of my life this summer. I don't want to get into it, but it was a really busy time for me this year. And it's really just the last month or so that I'm kind of getting settled back into life, and I didn't want to interrupt the channel, so I kept that going as best I could. I want to stick to my schedule, always sticking to my schedule. It's very important. But I want that schedule to eventually be 5 days a week. So that is my plan, and whenever I get this work project done, that's what I'm going to do. That being said, I'm thinking at this point, hopefully, maybe I can manage that around the end of this year. It's going to be a little longer, yeah. That's a couple months away still. But yeah, as soon as I can, that's when I will. And the channel's been growing so fast, and I keep trying to put out quality videos for all of you. Sometimes I have more time than others. Yesterday's video took a lot of time, actually. It was a longer video than usual. It was a half hour, but it took hours, like a bunch of hours, to put that half-hour video together, just to give you an idea of what goes into some of these. And that really depends. Different kinds of videos take different amounts of time. Like, making videos just playing with my friends, that's easy when I can set up time to do it. That stuff, there's not a lot of editing. We're just playing for fun. That stuff's great. It's easy. The guides, depending how in-depth they are and what they're about and so on and so forth, they can take a lot of time. And the one yesterday was a good example of that. I know I uploaded it a little late. And that's why that happens sometimes. And my life is busy, as some of you know. I have a very busy life outside of the YouTube channel. But that's just me telling you about things. That's not going to stop me in any way. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I've always had the plan of sticking to this for the long term. And I'm just so happy that so many of you have been coming along for the ride. And you're, again, giving me so many reasons to keep continuing. Not that I was planning to stop, because I was not. But it's just it's really wonderful to know that I do have that support to keep going. And this is getting bigger, and it's getting bigger and bigger all the time. It's becoming a thing. And I mean, it's still a small channel relatively, but it's getting big enough now that it's, it's starting to look like something, and that's, I can't describe, I don't have words to tell you how amazing that is, but thank you. Thank you, each and every one of you, and this is going to get bigger and bigger. That's the plan. So, and again, I want to bring people along for the ride too. I tried the fan server thing with Terraria. It didn't really work out. The funny thing is, after I had set that up and I made the video to say, come on, join me, guys, and I didn't get a lot of participation. I've noticed like the server since then, more people have come on since than before that, and that kind of sucks because I already kind of made the decision that I'm going to shut it down. But that's scheduling, and that's why truth is it's easier to play with my real life friends than it is with a bunch of random fans, and it's not that I don't want to play with you guys, because I do, but it's complicated because we all have our own lives, right? And just scheduling that, especially when I'm so busy, even more so than all of you, but you all have your lives too, and just making that stuff happen, it doesn't really work. I don't have time to hang out on the fan server and just wait for people to show up. That's just not how my life is, unfortunately. So that sucks because I want to play with you, but it's just not. It just doesn't work. So what I will do, as you know, my friends and I had a LAN party, and that was amazing. I literally got like, at least like 8 of my friends together, 8 or 9 of us, I think, was kind of the peak of it, because we had there was a night, it was just a couple of us. One was here and one was playing online, and but it was like the day after, or maybe the day after that we had like 8 or 9 of us, and yeah, we literally played games the entire weekend, and I just started to put a little tiny bit of that on the channel. Like, I have so much from that. I recorded, I think, like 15 or 17 hours or something, and that's after I lost a bit of it too. So so I have tons of that, and I gotta say, my friends are actually getting a little more enthusiastic about it, which is awesome to see too, because what I've always wanted to do is to include them, just like I try to talk to all of you, at least, even if I can't necessarily play with you because that's too complicated as it turns out, but I try to keep up with you guys in the comments and that kind of thing, help you out when you have questions, that sort of thing. So I try to be involved, and longer term, like, yeah, I'm shutting down the servers right now. I had a Terraria server, Left 4 Dead 2 server. They're going to expire in just over a week. I'm just going to let them go for now, but someday I want to have servers up and running for y'all again, whatever games the community is into at the time, because that's how I look at it. It's a community, right? And it's awesome to have the support of all these people. And again, I don't know if I'll be able to play on those servers, but I want to have them there so that, at least the community can have a place to play. And speaking of which, if you haven't hopped on our Discord, I do have a Discord server in place already, and it's growing, actually, especially with it had a bit of a slow start, and then with me announcing the Terraria server and trying to get people to join, a bunch of people joined the Discord server, which of course is just for voice chat and general chat, text chat and everything as well. It's just kind of a place to meet as well. So if you want to hop on there, that's there. You can find the link in the About page on the channel. But yeah, it's funny, more people joined that than actually joined the actual game, because again, Discord, you can go on there and hang out, whenever works, it doesn't matter. But to start a game for a bunch of people together, you have to all be there at the same time. So that's, again, life is life. Life is complicated, and life is always changing. And this channel is going to keep changing too, but it's going to keep growing, and I'm bringing everybody along. So yeah, I've got plans for the channel. I know it's been a little slow. Like, I haven't made a lot of changes to the channel lately, just because, again, I was so busy over the summer, and I'm just kind of getting back into things that way. But I'm thinking it's probably time for some new artwork. So you let me know. I literally, like, I made the artwork for the channel and the Twitter and all that, myself, basically. And I did that a long time ago. So you let me know what you think of the artwork. Do you want to see something new? You want to see something better? Should I get a professional in on this? I probably should. I've been thinking that for a while. So that's one thing, but more substantively, as far as like content and stuff, I have a lot of plans for, of course, more guides, because that's the most popular thing on the channel, guides for Terraria, but also for other games. So there's that stuff. And yeah, I want to, get my friends in on playing as often as I can. I want to start going full time. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff that I'm forgetting right now. But oh, and a question for you all, actually. I did a Twitter poll a while ago, and I was like, well, what do I call my supporters and my fans? You know, what should I refer to you all as, or what do you want to be referred to as? So I put like three kind of things that popped into my head, like Grobe fans, because Grobe fans, get it? Or Grobes, or Grobomaniacs, because, you know, I grew up in the 80s. I am old like that. And so, you know, Hulkamania, I was like, Grobomania, right? It's just funny. But anyway, yeah, those were things. And another one I think that I didn't put on there was Grobers, or maybe it was the other way around, Grobes and Grobers. Anyway, I put one of those on, and there was only room for three. And then, like, I wanted people to suggest things. Nobody really suggested anything. So you let me know in the comments which one you like, or if you have another idea. Because you know what? The channel, the community is getting big enough that there should be a word for that. And I can start, you know, putting that in the videos, like Grobe fans or Grobomaniacs or whatever. So you let me know what you think. Anyway, point of this really is just to say thank you to all of you, because this is it's an amazing ride, and I think it's going to get better and better. So I'm looking forward to it, and I hope you're all going to stick around with me and be a part of this too. So thank you each and every one of you. And hey, I guess I'll see you next time. 4,000's maybe not that far away. Anyway, thanks, and bye for now.